This is TIMOTHEVS.
In this video, I'm gonna talk about the Roman goddess of the hunt, Diana. Like the Greek goddess Artemis, she was commonly depicted wearing a chiton and sandals. She's often accompanied by either a deer or a dog, and almost always has a quiver slung over her right shoulder. In her left hand, she typically carries a recurve bow, though occasionally she carries one or two torches instead. In the middle of the hot summer month of August, the ancient Romans would go to the sanctuary of Diana Nemorensis in the Nemus Dianae, the sacred grove of Diana, which was located around Lake Nemi, that's 20 kilometers southeast of Rome. Supplicants would go down to this sacred grove from the city carrying torches, their heads crowned with wreaths, to dedicate votive tablets, and possibly some kind of votive threads. The sanctuary at the Nemus Dianae was not a single temple, but rather what is called a terrace sanctuary, with different shrines and temples at different heights of the slopes of the volcanic crater. None of the temples are completely intact, unfortunately. A terracotta votive shaped like a Tuscan temple has been found in the area, so based on that, it seems conceivable that at least one of the temples looked something like this. Terracotta votives shaped like body parts were also found at the site. This may be linked to the alleged healing powers of Diana Nemorensis, though it's unclear why a certain body part would be chosen by a supplicant. Perhaps the votive was meant to represent the part of their own body that needed healing. Women in particular seem to have been common among the supplicants, perhaps because Diana Nemorensis was associated with childbirth. Women traditionally washed their hair on the Nemoralia. Slaves, both male and female, also participated in the ritual. They were given the day off from work. The position of Rex Nemorensis, the priest in charge of the deity's sanctuary, was even reserved for runaway slaves. Each Rex Nemorensis had to kill his predecessor in order to take the position. It's not clear whether this practice was limited to Nemi, but there seems to have been a purification ritual for youngsters as well, where wine, fruit, cakes, and a young goat were brought to Diana in a procession as an expression of gratitude for the bounty of the year. An important cult image at the sanctuary at Nemi appears on coins as 3 separate statues. This is quite different from the typical Greek depiction of Artemis, but slightly reminiscent of the triform statues of Trivia or Hecate, with whom Diana was often associated. In spite of this, all the votive statuettes found at the site do depict her in her common guise as a huntress, rather than in her triple form. During the Nemoralia in mid-August, hunting was not allowed. Remarkably, Diana is in charge of both helping hunters and protecting animals. This is the shrine I put up for this year's Nemoralia. Now, I should have used torches instead of candles, but I currently don't own anything torch-like that is safe to use indoors. I hope I can think of something that looks better by next year's Nemoralia. But for now, not burning down my house is still pretty high up on my priority list. That was it for this time. Please like, comment, share and subscribe, or follow me on Facebook for more pictures and links. For my sources, check out my blog post. The link is in the description below. This was TIMOTHEVS. Thanks for watching.